I love Glance ID. I use it whenever I'm planning on attending a registered event on Glance ID. I use the tool to search and browse for upcoming events, then watch the ones I have interest in. Glance ID does an excellent job of consistently updating events so I can find them quickly and at a glance. I'm not sure about you, but I get tired of carrying on that tote bag to each of the vendors' booths and then not reading them. With Glance ID, I can capture all of the exhibitors' data and peruse them at my own pace right on my smartphone.
I use Glance ID to announce my events and to keep my attendees informed about them. It's so simple. I just register each event on Glance ID, plug in my custom graphics and content, and voila! My event can be found on the network. I can offer my attendees agendas, maps, and Glance ID is so customizable. The Glance ID team really helped me by modifying their code to fit my event. And best of all, I make money when I use Glance ID. When my vendors and exhibitors use Glance ID's event-specific advertising, Glance ID shares the revenue with me. Right now, I advertise the other leading social sites for free.
As a vendor, Glance ID is great. I mean, before I would spend a ton on printed collateral and other methods to attract people to our booth. One, with Glance ID, I can display my unique ID as passerbyers, and passerbyers can actually gather my company info in a quick glance. Two, I can advertise events specifically and only target attendees and promote attractions and giveaways that are happening at my booth. And lastly, Glance ID allows me to gather the glances of other passerbyers and visitors and compile them into a convenient list. Glance ID's productivity components automatically helps me build my relationships, for example, by sending out automatic thank yous. I mean, overall, I give Glance ID a 10.
As an advertiser, I love Glance ID. I can advertise events specifically, or the 3 zip codes surrounding the event to target my users while they're searching, exchanging, or accessing glances. You know, we've even targeted events where we don't have exhibit booths registered. And that's very important because our objective is to drive eyes to our products, our services, our businesses, or events in a targeted area. And with mobile technology advancing every day, I know the future is very bright with Glance ID.